Hello dear subscribers and watchers, welcome back again. This is me Said here from Computer Science for Self-Taught. And how are things on your side? And again, many people requested me to create tutorials about inter-process data exchange in Android. I mean how to exchange data between two different apps in Android. So in today's lesson I'm going to talk about inter-process data exchange. I mean sharing data between two different processes in Android. So each app that you install in your Android phone has an app user ID, which is a unique ID, and this ID is installed at the time of installation of this app. And each app has a process, which is as the name of your project, and it has a storage where you store your file or any other kinds of data. Then on the other side there is another app, and it also has a unique app user ID, which is given to this app at the time of installation. And it also have a separate process and also a storage where you store your files. And you know that every app package is run as a Linux process, and that's why several app packages may run as a part of one process. In here I mean that multiple apps can be part of the same process, or what you can have is two different processes. However, the app is sharing data with each other despite belonging to different processes because they have the same user ID. This is done by the Android shared user ID, where you put this attribute inside the manifest files of both apps. And again, both apps must be signed with the same certificate. What does this mean? I mean, whenever you install your app, and your app may want to access the data to the second app. So both apps, if I consider WhatsApp for example, you have created an app and your app wants to access the data of the WhatsApp app. So in this case, an error will be raised and won't allow you, because there will be a security leakage in Android, and that's why both apps must be signed with the same certificate. And both apps can access each other's data, either it is files or shared preferences and other resources. So in inter-process communication in Android, there are 4 ways that you can send data to one app or to different activities. The first one is intent, that we have talked about this in the intent videos. If you are not familiar with this, make sure that you watch my previous videos, which I have further explained about the intents and types of intents. Then there is a messenger that we will cover in the next tutorials, and there is the content resolver that I have already talked in my SQLite tutorials. Make sure that you watch them. This is the content resolver where we get the data from the user and we save it to the content resolver, and then we give it to the database of Android to save the data. And then there is a binder or iBinder that I'm going to talk in other tutorials in this playlist. And now again, if these steps are not so much clear to you in this video, don't worry about it. In the next video we are gonna work this example out and you will understand exactly what's happening. So this is an example of data sharing between two different apps. So the first app has a data like hi, it's me. Whenever you click the store, so it's going to get this data and store that inside a file, okay? And on the other hand, there is another app which is app 2. Whenever you click on the load button, okay, it's going to get the data from the other app, I mean from the file of the separate app, to ensure that into the second application. So this is done via same app user ID which you have assigned in the manifest file. Remember, the word sandbox collectively means the app user ID, the process, and the file systems combined together. In here, both apps can have the same app user ID, but they have different processes and different threads. So what classes or methods do we need for performing this data exchange in Android? So the app 2 wants to read data from app 1. So the app 2 needs installation information of app 1, where this app stores its files. So we can do this by calling the getPackageManager method, and it returns a package manager object. It has information about all the apps that you have installed in your Android that are currently installed on the device. The second step is we create an object of application info, and it requires 2 things: the package name and the flags, to retrieve the data from the application 1. So in here you put the package name of the first application, and in the flags you put any of these combinations. So in our case we are gonna use the get metadata in this scenario. So in here package name is nothing, it is the package name of app1. If you still don't understand it, don't worry too much about it. I'm going to cover about it in the next tutorial. So the third step is by using the object of application info, we find a directory which app1 stores as persistent data by calling the data dir variable of application info, because this data dir will be called by object of application info. Okay, so this is it for this video. If you guys do like what you saw, make sure that you subscribe us and let us know your thoughts in the comment boxes below this video, and I will answer them ASAP. And if you have any suggestions, query, just let me know in the comment boxes below this video. So till next video, have fun learning, peace out, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.